A Patriot's Defense, Senator Mark Kelly's Unwavering Commitment to America. By Derlin X Dive. Elon Musk's recent accusation that Senator Mark Kelly, Democrat Arizona, is a traitor for visiting Ukraine and advocating U.S. support reveals far more about Musk's detachment from American values than it does about Kelly's integrity. Let's dissect this exchange and why Kelly's lifelong service to this nation deserves respect, not sneers from billionaires who prioritize profit over patriotism. 1. Mark Kelly, a lifetime of service. Mark Kelly's resume reads like a love letter to America. A retired Navy captain, he flew 39 combat missions in Operation Desert Storm, risking his life to defend U.S. interests abroad. Later, as a NASA astronaut, he embarked on 4 space shuttle missions, exemplifying the courage required to advance human exploration. His 25-year military career and 15 years at NASA underscore a commitment to public service that Musk, a man who once joked about colonizing Mars while getting veterans benefits, can scarcely comprehend. Kelly's oath to protect and defend the Constitution wasn't a one-time pledge. It's a creed he's lived by. As he reminded Musk, "I swore an oath to this country. I've flown in combat. I've served in the Navy for 25 years. It appears to me the oath that Elon Musk stands by is the oath to billionaires." 2. The Ukraine visit, a mission of moral clarity. Kelly's third trip to Ukraine was no photo op. He toured military hospitals, spoke with wounded soldiers, and witnessed firsthand the devastation of Putin's invasion. One soldier, when asked about U.S. policy shifts, responded bluntly, "What the fuck?" Kelly's conclusion? Abandoning Ukraine now would embolden Putin, jeopardize NATO allies, and betray the sacrifices of Ukrainians fighting for sovereignty. Musk's response? A lazy, one-line smear. "You are a traitor." But Kelly's stance is rooted in strategic foresight. As he warned, if Putin gains ground, he won't agree to a ceasefire and will eventually threaten a NATO ally, putting American troops at risk. This isn't treason, it's statesmanship. 3. Musk's hypocrisy, profits over principles. While Kelly was risking his life in combat and space, Musk was building a fortune, one now leveraged to undermine federal agencies and veterans. Kelly recently met with VA employees fired without cause by Musk's Doge team, despite strong performance reviews. As Bernie Sanders noted, "It is unspeakable, the wealthiest guy in the world, calling a man who put his life on the line a traitor." Musk's allegiance isn't to American ideals, but to his own bottom line. He's called Social Security a Ponzi scheme and pushed for slashing $700 billion in entitlements, policies that would devastate veterans and retirees. Meanwhile, Kelly fights to protect these very programs, declaring, "I'm going to defend working families against President Trump and Elon Musk with everything I've got." 4. The real traitors, those who undermine democracy. Let's be clear, a traitor betrays their country. Kelly has spent decades defending ours. Musk, however, aligns with the Trump administration that throws military aid and intelligence sharing with Ukraine to strong-arm concessions for Russia, publicly berated Ukraine's president, Volodymyr Zelensky, in a White House shouting match, falsely blamed Ukraine for starting the war, parroting Kremlin propaganda. Kelly's crime? Calling out this dangerous pivot. Donald Trump is trying to weaken Ukraine's hand, he warned, noting that Putin's aggression threatens global stability. 5. Conclusion. Honor the patriots, not the profiteers. Mark Kelly doesn't need Musk's approval. His legacy is etched in combat sorties, space flights, and a Senate career fighting for veterans and national security. Musk, meanwhile, tweets insults from the sidelines, while his policies harm those who served. As Kelly's brother, Scott, a fellow astronaut, quipped, "Elon, I thought traitor meant you've switched sides." Mark has been on Team America his whole life. It's time to ask, who truly loves this country? The veteran who bled for it, or the billionaire who bleeds it dry? Sources: The Gateway Pundit, https://www.thegatewaypundit.com. The Guardian, https://www.theguardian.com. Derlin X Dive is a collective of writers and analysts championing accountability in tech and politics. Follow us for unflinching commentary.